everyone, I thought I would film a planner setup tour video for you all. I have seen a number of them online and I thought I would just kind of throw mine in there. So currently what I'm using is three planners, I guess, planner books, planner setups. I have a Fauxdori that I have shared before in past videos. I have a personal size Filofax in daisy print, and this is a PVC leather, meaning it's not real leather, it's printed. And I previously used this as a wallet. And then I have an A5 sized Day Designer binder with my own custom inserts. And we'll get into that a little bit later. But let's get started with just the smallest planner that I have. So, this is my Filofax Personal, and I use this as an on-the-go planner. And it has a snap closure. You open it up. It has a number of pockets here that are filled with post-it notes and things, page flags from the Target dollar spot. These are just some of my more favorite ones. You'll see that the black and white that matches with the outside, that's done on purpose. I have a fly sheet here that comes with every Filofax, and then I have embellished it with clear stickers. I prefer to use the fly sheets, the clear or having clear dashboards to opaque ones or designed ones. I'm not really sure why that is, but that's just my preference. So I have a fly sheet here, and I have Target note pads or Target list pads that are decorated here. And these are some of my favorite kinds of list pads to pick up from the dollar spot because they are perfectly sized to just punch and just pop right into a personal sized Filofax. So I have these, and again, this black and white design, this does match this on purpose. I like things to be complementary and matching. I have another Filofax fly sheet that I have embellished with clear stickers and things. This is from a lot of these are from the Me and My Big Ideas kind of scrapbook sticker line. And then you have back here, I have a photo pocket here that I have just washi there so you can flip. One side is my sister when she was in high school and one side is my daughter. These are month on one page inserts that I designed myself. All of the inserts that you're going to see, almost all of them were designed by me, and that's just because I have very, very specific requirements for my own planning needs. So I use my personal planner as an on-the-go planner, so I use it just to kind of jot down notes and list some things here, and then just to keep track of appointments. And this opposing side here, sometimes I orient it this way, and I'll put sticky notes on this side, or stickers that I kind of make myself. And yeah, so. And you'll see that these here, this like kind of cohesive design. I'm a visual art and design teacher. That's like my regular day job, so I have all of the know-how and the design platforms to be able to do this sort of thing. So eventually I'll get these inserts in my Etsy shop for instant download and for printable purposes, but these are my own inserts. So I have this quote here that says, "When we love, we always strive to become better than we are. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too." And I just found this quote online and I really liked it, so I printed it off. I like to have like a little bit of like a section cover with like a quote or something kind of memorable or special. Oh, by the way, this back here that says beloved, this is my one little word for 2016 that I selected, so you'll see this kind of pop up here and there around my planner. This is a week on 2 pages, and I designed these inserts myself, and you'll see that this design here, it matches the month on 1 page design. And then I tried to use colors that go along with the month. This little clip right here is made out of Sculpey clay. It's a little ladybug, and I made this myself. I've shown this in previous videos, and I just used this as a little bit of like a page marker. And then I also have these Filofax clip-in rollers that I just kind of sometimes will take from like multiple different setups that I have, like this here, and I'll just put everything all in one. Here we have a washi tab here. It's like a page tab or something for just to mark when February starts. And that's just a piece of washi tape that I cut and then I fold it over on itself to make a little bit of a tab. So it's a Monday through Sunday week, so it's like a Euro week, and then it is a horizontal orientation. I'm not a huge fan of horizontal planning versus vertical planning. but I don't know, just for these purposes, it just works here. About ready to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see here. We flip through here. This is all February. These are all dated, you'll notice. And so when I do finally get the inserts into my Etsy shop, I'm going to have dated versions, as well as undated versions. These little stickers right here are stickers that I designed myself, and I will eventually be able to sell those for printable stickers too. There's March. I don't have any more months that are printed yet, and that's just because I ran out of printer ink. This is a magnetic page clip from the Me and My Big Ideas line for the Happy Planner. These dividers here are dividers that I made from Target's like folders and dividers and things. I have just 3 of them. I don't have labels on them just because I can remember pretty much like what each of the sections are, and I think that they look a little bit better if it's just like patterned. I don't have them laminated or anything because they're just, you know, heavy cardstock material, and I think they're coated just because they're like dividers and file folders and things. And this was just like, this was what I was going to use as a dashboard, and then I just decided to use it as a little bit of like a section divider. So there we go. This is the standard fold out Filofax map that comes with like every Filofax. And then I have standard Filofax filler pages for addresses and things like that. I have a clear pocket here that comes with Filofaxes as well. And then back here, this is a list pad, kind of craft paper style, that I got from Joan Fabrics for like $1 maybe. So that's my on-the-go planner setup. There we go. The next planner that I'm going to show you is this one here. This is my A5 size planner. So this is about like a half sheet of paper. This is the Day Designer's binder. So this was a new release. It is a magnetic snap closure. It has the Day Designer insignia right there. I think it's really pretty. This is not leather. This is like a PVC leather, and then it's printed. But I really liked it because I felt like it went along with this nicely. You open it up and you have here these pockets. The setup is a little bit similar to the Kiki K Large that's right here. This was previously my main A5 binder, but I really liked the Day Designer binder because of the zippered pocket here that, well, the old design of Kiki K was so known for. So, over here I have all sorts of sticky notes from Michael's Recollections, and also from the Post-it Note brand. This is a Post-it pad from Target's Green Room line. I love binder clips. They're my favorite kinds of clips. This is from the Carpe Diem Simple Stories planner, and they're just icon stickers, and I use these on my month view. And then in this pocket here that's zippered, I just have like some extra stickers that I just use for very specific purposes that are kind of funny, and I can explain that later. Here is a clear, like a fly sheet almost, like dashboard, and this actually came from the Carpe Diem A5 planner that I don't use, but I kind of took from it in order to build this planner. And this is what I use for my planning. I use daily planning sheets. I use monthly planning, and then on occasion, and I'm not using them right now, but I will show you what they look like, I use bi-weekly planning. So let me just show you the daily planning. I don't know what it is about daily planning, but it just really works for me. So I design these pages myself, and I design them because I have very particular and specific requirements for my planning needs. My day starts at 4 o'clock in the morning. Usually I try and get up no later than 4:30, no joke. I have a really long commute to where I work, where I teach. So I usually will wake up at about 4:30 in the morning, and then my day runs clear through until about 9 o'clock. I have the today is, I will usually write in the day and the date. I can show you some sample pages that I've already completed. I have a top 3 over here that I might have a focus on, so that can either be like really big and important time-sensitive tasks, or just areas that I just want to keep in mind. And then like a to-do list here. And the way that I mark these off with the boxes, I specifically use boxes instead of hearts, is I do almost like bullet journaling in order to help mark down what I have. So let me show you like a sampling of what daily pages look like that I use. So you'll see they're very, very colorful. They are printed on the reverse side with a hex print. instead of graph. I just like the hex print better right now instead of like grid. You'll see that these kind of graphic stickers and things, these are my own design. And that's what it looks like there. And so what I do is I do something that I like to call doodle planning, where I will draw out what my plans are or use hand lettering, different colors, do color coding and things. And you'll see these little stickers up here. That's just like how I know, okay, that planning sheet is done. So this is a little bit of what my daily planning looks like, and I do one of these almost every single day. Definitely for work days, sometimes even for weekend days. So that's what my daily planning sheets look like as they might like lay in there. Here we go. So then after that I have my month view, but I like to have a like a cover sheet for the section. I like this quote, "Great things are done by series of small things brought together," said by Van Gogh. And I like that because, of course, Van Gogh is an artist. I'm an artist as well. But because this just reminds me not to get overwhelmed and kind of take things in stride a little bit more and just kind of go day by day. So this is my month view planning. I designed these myself. I do month on 2 pages, and then you'll see these are colorful sticky notes, and I use these to make budget notes. This is covering up some personal information. I don't have a sidebar for anything like notes or to-do lists because I just figured that these kind of extra days or extra blocks that I might have, look, I have a notation of where Full House starts or Fuller House starts on Netflix because I'm a big fan. But I like to draw in my planner and everything. But anyway, what I was saying is on any given month, that's like a month on 2 pages, if there are open boxes, because there are not dates that go in there, I just figure I can just write notes in there. I mean, that's like not a big deal. So I just don't have a need to have a sidebar. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's my month on 2 pages. And eventually these are going to be available for purchase and, you know, printable download from my Etsy store. And this is flipped upside down because I have to edit the setup of it. I have to go into the file and like fix it, so that's why. This is a year at a glance that I got. This is a free printable from Wonderful Designs, and I'll try and link that below. These are dividers that I made from Target, Dollar Spot, folders, and kind of like, well, dividers. And I can maybe do a tutorial on that on YouTube if that so interests you. And you'll see I don't label them, and that's just because I just don't think I need to. I can remember what's, you know, like in these dividers, so yeah. But I like to use them kind of as dashboards. So I showed you my month on 2 pages. Well, that's a bad example, but my month on 2 pages. So if and when I do weekly planning, which I found that I don't really need to, this is the section when I do my weekly planning. So here is a great quote. This is seen previously on like the Erin Condren planners. I just really like it. Without change, there would be no butterflies. And I have this specifically because this past year has been like a lot of change for me. And I'm pretty good about dealing with change, but it just reminds me to be hopeful and to be thankful. And so yeah, I just like it. So this is what I do for weekly planning if I have to do weekly planning. I do something called bi-weekly planning, and these page designs are designs of my own that I have never seen anybody else have for planner inserts. And I did a lot of research on my own. I tested them out on myself. I used this design setup previously in my letter size Arcbound planner, and it just worked out really, really well. So you'll see it's a Euro week, Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are like horizontal instead of vertical. And you can see 2 weeks at a time. Over here on the sidebar, we have a to-do list that you can mark things off and do bullet kind of planning style. And then this is just like the most miscellaneous, so like notes, or you could put like a sticker down there or something. And that's what I'm going to use for my weekly planning. I have thought about doing washi down the gutter, and I don't know, it ends up being too much for me. So I think that just kind of in like the coming weeks, when I do print these off and I am actually able to use them, and they are going to be dated, there's going to be a dated version and an undated version eventually available in my Etsy, I totally just like lost my train of thought. Anyway, whatever. But when I print my own, I'm not going to washi the gutters. it just doesn't work for me so much. So the other setup that I have in here is, ta-da! This is a week on 2 pages, but this is a little bit different. This is like teacher planning pages or lesson planning pages, and this is also going to be available. Actually, it's available right now for Happy Planner size in my Etsy. And I wanted to be able to have lesson plans that I could put right into my A5 planner. So that's why I designed these. I previously designed them on letter size, so you could put them in like a letter size binder, but I really wanted to size them and figure out if I could put them in an A5 planner, and I did. So that's really, really cool and exciting for me. I also have designed them so that, here we go. This is like a Midori sized insert that is a staple bound. This is 11 weeks. And I'm going to be selling these. This is like maybe one of my only physical items that I'm going to sell on my Etsy. And I'm going to be selling these in my Etsy. And I have just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just have 5 of these right now because my planner ran out of ink. Otherwise I would have made more, but I will be selling these on my Etsy. And I like this because if I don't have these pages, then I could just as well take one of these little booklets, these little inserts, and I can just put them right into my planner, pop it in there, and kind of have it all together. So these, yeah, I love this idea of just having like a flat book, staple bound. And then this is just really pretty scrapbook paper that's double-sided. So anyway, and then in the rest of my planner, I just have like notes and things for Etsy for like, I have these here that are YouTube and blogging notes. I'm not gonna kind of like show you that, but these are printables, like worksheets that I have designed for my own use, and I'm going to make these available as well in like my Etsy. Here is an open section that I use to archive all of these pages. I don't have any in there because I just cleared it out. And then here is just like some extra paper that I make notes on, and this is just, yeah. Here we go, we have sticky notes. These are from the Happy Planner, and I pulled these out of the Happy Planner that I tried to use, and it just wasn't working for me. And I just stripped the inner edges and then punched them. And Happy Planner sticky notes are like one of my favorite types of sticky notes, so I'm definitely gonna keep buying them. And then back here is a list pad from the Target Dollar Spot from my favorite release from last year, and I showed it on like the Target haul that I did. And that just fits right in there. And then these are from a recent Target release. These are just like kind of teacher stickers, which I kind of like because I'm a teacher. So there's that. This is a U brand pen. I think I've previously talked about that. Writes really nicely and it looks really pretty in there. And then my last kind of planner setup, this is going to be super, super short, this part here. This is my Fauxdori. I've shown this previously, and I use this for like art journaling and things. The first book, I make all these books myself. And the first book just is, you know, journal notes and things. And what I do is I will use motivational stickers and things. I'll just put them right on the pages, date it, and then write all my notes there. And I'm running out of room for this one, so I have to make another one of those. Here is like a design book with like a dotted grid. And one of my new mantras this year is use what you have, do what you know. Instead of like always, you know, thinking about like what I don't have. So I use this for like art journaling things, sketching things out. Here is a little bit of like a dashboard that I made with sticky notes. I've previously shown this book before. This is my like doodle notes that I have done. And I'll try and link the video actually of kind of where I got all of this from. One of my favorite YouTubers did this. And so I keep this as a little bit of a visual reference or glossary. And then I have this here, which is like a slash pocket. And this has clear stickers in it from the Carpe Diem Simple Stories line. There's 2 packs of those. I got those on like super clearance. We have this here, a plastic zipper pocket. These are like my favorite post-it notes, or not post-it notes, but just like notes that you can get. These are only like $1.50 from Walmart, and what you do is you take them apart here, and then you fold them like this. Here we go. And then they make like a really cute little like mini airmail note. So yeah, I think that's really great. And I always use these at school, and I will like write notes to my colleagues or give them to my students, and they always just think it's really, really fun. So Whoops. So that placard there is for me to know where the top of the frame is, as much as to tell you guys where to find me. So, and then that's it. That's like an extra kind of a dashboard that I could use. And this is just scrapbook paper that I ironed under the inside of this, which is like faux leather. And I made this cover myself. So, so that's it. That's what I'm doing for my 2016 planner setup. I hope this video wasn't too long for you all. I've been trying my best to really think about how to do the best videos that I can, and I determined that 10 to 11 minutes is about the threshold of when I need to like not have a video, and this is like double that. So if you've stuck around for this video for as long as it was, I really, really appreciate that, and thank you so, so much. So that's it for now, and I will see you next video. Bye!